What's up, players? Super J is here, back with another awesome video here on the Wrestle Camp YouTube channel. For everybody that's just joining, thank you for coming on to check out this video. Going to be previewing the Summerslam pay-per-view this Sunday from WWE, and I'm going to do it with two videos, guys. I'm going to do one starting with the Raw brand, and then I'm going to do one more with the SmackDown brand. So that way, two videos, we're going to go over each match. I'm going to give you my predictions, and we'll talk about it a little bit. So let's start going on with it. Before I do, also don't forget to check out all the awesome matches here with the action figures, also the best LED light stage in the back, and all the cool stuff here in the Wrestle Camp. I'm a big WWE fan, and I always have been since I was about 5 or 6. Hi, Jace Ball, how you doing, buddy? How's everybody doing? We're going to do some matches later tonight. I plan on previewing the Hardy Boys and Jason Jordan. Also, they're going to fight The Miz and The Miztourage in a 6-man match. I also have a couple more matches planned, so it's going to be an exciting weekend. And as you guys know, it's the biggest party of the summer, so it's going to be the biggest party of the summer on the Wrestle Cave too, so I want to have a good time, and I know you guys do too. So let's start out with the Kickoff Show. I'm going to start with the Raw brand here. I'm going to go over each match from the Monday Night Raw brand that's going to be on SummerSlam. So let's get it on. First, we have the Kickoff Show matches. There's been two from Monday Night Raw that matches that have been announced for SummerSlam. The first one is the Hardy Boys and Jason Jordan fighting The Miz and The Miztourage in a 6-man tag team match. As you guys know, the Hardy Boys were supposed to fight the Revival at SummerSlam, but due to Scott Dawson's injury, that is not going to be able to happen. The Revival are going to be out for another 4 or 5 months before they can get back healthy. So the Hardy Boys are in a 6-man match with Jason Jordan against The Miz and The Miztourage. As you guys know, Jason Jordan, they're giving him this giant push as ever since he's been brought out as Kurt Angle's son, and he's now gold-blooded. And I was curious if they were going to make this an Intercontinental Championship match at SummerSlam with The Miz and Jason Jordan, but I didn't believe it was necessary because I didn't think Jason Jordan was ready to get thrown into that Intercontinental title match picture already. So I'm happy that we're seeing a 6-man tag team match here. I would have liked to see the Intercontinental title defended on SummerSlam, but what can you do? I think the choice for the 6-man match is much better, and I'm picking the Hardys and Jason Jordan to go ahead and win this 6-man tag team match. And I expect the Miztourage to somehow attack Jason Jordan and the Hardy Boys after the match. So what more can you say? Obviously, SummerSlam, 4-hour pay-per-view. There's a 2-hour pre-show. So not every match can be on the main show, so we've got some on the pre-show. The second one we have is for the Cruiserweight Championship, and it's going to be Neville, who just lost his title on Monday Night Raw to Akira Tozawa. And Akira Tozawa is going to have his first title defense at SummerSlam against Neville in the rematch. And they put on a great match on Monday Night Raw. They've been wrestling over the last month or two. They've really been pushing Akira Tozawa as part of the Titus Worldwide brand. And Akira Tozawa, obviously a great hard worker. He can fly around in that ring, that, flying, basically senton. It's awesome. And he can really get some air there. So I'm kind of crossed who I think is going to win this match. Neville has been champion now for 7 or 8 months, and obviously ever since they put the title on him, he's been great. But obviously it was time to go ahead and change the championship, put it on another person, and they decided to put it on Akira Tozawa. So that's pretty cool. I would say Akira Tozawa is probably going to win the rematch here, but I don't expect him to hold the Cruiserweight Championship for a few months or anything like that. I think it's going to be a short reign. He'll probably lose it at the next Raw pay-per-view. So there you go. That's the 2 matches that are on the pre-show SummerSlam that are from the Raw brand. And we're going to go ahead and start with the main SummerSlam matches. Shout out to Hayden Roy. How you doing? And I'm going to check out your SummerSlam video later, Jace. And we'll start with all the matches on the main show. First of all, we've got Big Cass going up against the Big Show, the battle of the over 7-foot giants in the WWE on the Raw brand. And as you know, Big Cass turned on Enzo Amore, 6-7 weeks ago and continued to kick his ass all the way until the Big Show came out and, took up for Enzo Amore. Enzo Amore is going to be in a shark cage, guys. That's going to be something different to see. Obviously, he's from the hometown there of SummerSlam, which is Brooklyn, New York. He's from New York City. Same with Big Cass. So I'm not really happy about seeing this match. The Big Show's knocked out Big Cass over the last few weeks until this Monday Big Cass had some help from the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson, and they beat the hell out of the Big Show and they handcuffed him to the shark cage. And I really don't care about this match, but I'm taking Big Cass to win this. I don't see how they can have the Big Show win this match with Enzo in the shark cage. I think Big Cass wins this and wins it big. And after that, we've got the Demon Finn Balor going up against Bray Wyatt. And this is a rivalry that we've expected ever since the Superstar Shakeup, which landed Bray Wyatt on Monday Night Raw right after WrestleMania. But the Demon Finn Balor is going to be back in his demon attire and his demon face paint for the first time since SummerSlam last year, when Finn Balor won the Universal Championship against Seth Rollins and then got injured and he was out for 8 months. So the Demon King Finn Balor has to win this match here at SummerSlam. They had him lose clean to Bray Wyatt on Monday Night Raw, and there's no way that Demon King Finn Balor loses this match. So I'm going to go ahead and say Demon Finn Balor goes ahead and wins this match, and possibly this rivalry continues on to the next pay-per-view. After that, we've got Sasha Banks for the Women's Championship going up against Alexa Bliss, who's the champion. And as you guys know, Bayley was supposed to fight Alexa Bliss for this Women's Championship at SummerSlam, but as you know, Sasha Banks is won the triple threat match, or won against Nia Jax on Monday night after winning a triple threat match last week. And now we have Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss. Bayley was going to SummerSlam for the Raw title match, but as you guys know, Bayley got injured and was booed out of the building when she came out and said she was injured and she was missing SummerSlam. Some people are considering this a work. They don't know if it's true or not, if Bayley's really injured. We've been rumored that Bayley is going to have a big heel push in the future. They're going to turn her into a bad girl, and we'll take it from there. We'll see what happens. But this should be a very entertaining match. You got two gals that are right around the same size, and they're both good workers in the ring. Sasha Banks is going to carry this match, and she's going to win the Raw Women's Championship on Sunday. So I'm picking Sasha Banks to walk out with the belt. After that, we've got the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins going up against Sheamus and Cesaro. And as you guys know, Sheamus and Cesaro have been great tag team champions on the Raw brand. They're two guys that have had singles pushes in the past and have had good singles careers, especially Sheamus, a former WWE and World Heavyweight Champion, whereas Cesaro has been pushed several times as a single star and nothing has come from it. So Cesaro was not really, blowing people's socks off backstage. So now you have the tag team champions Sheamus and Cesaro teaming up tonight or Sunday night to go up against Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, who have just got back together as a group. And as you know, they're both members of the original Shield with Roman Reigns. And it's been rumored over the last couple of years that there's going to be a reunion with the Shield. How awesome would it be to have SummerSlam, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins win the Raw Tag Team Championships and then hold those titles during the fall? And what if Roman Reigns could walk away with the Universal Championship? You got the Shield back together, all with titles running Monday Night Raw. It could do a lot for the Raw brand and the WWE. As you guys know, they've had low ratings over the last year or two, and they've been trying to make these shows better. So what better way than to give the people what they want? And what the people want is a Shield reunion running WWE Monday Night Raw. So I'm going to pick Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins to lose this match, and I think they're going to become tag team champions in the next month or so. But it would be pretty awesome. I do have Andre the Giant, Brendan German, and I'm going to have him in a Battle Royal here soon. I've had him in several Battle Royals. You guys can check out the library of hundreds of videos with matches, action figure reviews, and unboxings, a whole lot of cool stuff. So check out the Wrestle Camp channel and subscribe if you haven't. But I'm taking Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins to win the Raw Tag Team Championships here, and I believe that they're going to go ahead and reunite the Shield in the next month or so, heading into Survivor Series. But do you think Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are ready to walk away with the Tag Team Championships? Or do you think Sheamus and Cesaro can hold on to it for a little bit longer? I'm not sure. I'm taking Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, so that's who I want to win, and we'll take it from there. We've got a Fatal 4-Way match as the main event of SummerSlam. It's the last match from the Raw brand, and it's a Fatal 4-Way match with Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, and then the WWE Universal Champion, the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Now, as you guys know, this Fatal 4-Way match has had everybody talking over the last 5 or 6 weeks. It's a match that I did a couple months ago because I thought, how awesome would it be to have a Fatal 4-Way match with all those guys fighting Brock Lesnar for the title. So you guys can check that out on the Wrestle Cave. Probably did it about 2 months ago, so you guys just flip through all of those matches and you can find it. But it's going to be the match of the night, possibly the best title match at SummerSlam in some years, and it's got me talking, all my friends talking. We're ready to see this showdown. As you know, Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman came out a couple weeks ago and stated that they thought that the decks were stacked against them. And Paul Heyman announced that if Brock Lesnar loses the Universal Championship at SummerSlam, that Kurt Angle is not going to have Brock Lesnar or Paul Heyman in the WWE anymore. So it's something that has added a twist into the Fatal 4-Way Universal Championship match, and I'm really curious to see what's going to happen. It's been rumored that Brock Lesnar is going to fight Roman Reigns in a one-on-one match, which is, would be awesome, and it's rumored to happen at WrestleMania 34. Those guys haven't fought since they tore the roof off in San Francisco at WrestleMania 31 and main evented the night in a ass-kicking affair when Seth Rollins, like a thief in the night, came out and cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase that night. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar have never had any closure since then, and I think it would be awesome to see them fight at WrestleMania. But if Brock Lesnar is leaving the WWE in 2018, because Brock Lesnar's contract is up at WrestleMania 34. Is he going to sign another contract with the company? Or, I don't know what's going to happen, so I don't know what to think anymore. It's been rumored that John Cena could fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania ever since John Cena became a free agent in the WWE and he's allowed to move from brand to brand. So I'm really curious to see what's going to happen in this Fatal 4-Way match. Samoa Joe has been looking like a beast over the last few months. They pushed him to the stars, and he's been maybe the best heel on Monday Night Raw, and just looks like a monster inside that ring. And as you guys know, I saw Samoa Joe at a house show in Detroit fight Brock Lesnar, and it was just an ass-kicking match. It was a brawl, and I really enjoyed it. And then to add Braun Strowman to the mix and Roman Reigns and make this a Fatal 4-Way, it's going to be crazy. There's going to be, guys flying everywhere. I hope that Roman Reigns is able to do that Undertaker dive over the top rope onto a few of those guys, and I really want to see this match. You guys know I'm a big fan of Braun Strowman. He's got the matching Summerslam Superman tattoo, just like me, and Braun Strowman is the mountain of a man. And ever since he came over to Monday Night Raw in the WWE draft back in 2016, he's been kicking ass, and they've pushed him, to the stars as well. And they've had Braun Strowman kick everybody's ass on Monday Night Raw. He's won several matches against Roman Reigns, and it could be a good time to put Braun Strowman as WWE Universal Champion. It's something that I think is going to happen eventually, but is it going to happen Sunday night? I'm not sure. I would like to see either of the heels, Samoa Joe or Braun Strowman, win the championship. They've yet to hold any gold on the main roster on Monday Night Raw, and I would definitely like to see Strowman or Samoa Joe dethrone Brock Lesnar. It's also rumored that Brock Lesnar is taking some time off because he wants to go ahead and fight again for the UFC. As you guys know, there was a problem with the drug testing with the UFC, and Brock Lesnar was suspended for a year. I'm curious to see, are they going to write him off TV here and bring him back around the Royal Rumble to fight his last rivalry and match at WrestleMania in the WWE? Is Brock Lesnar going to go back to the UFC and leave the easiest probably job he's had in his whole entire life? I mean, he's a part-timer. He's making more money than most of the guys on the main roster, and he works 1/10 of what those guys do. You guys know he only fights a few matches during the year, and he's on TV for Monday Night Raws, but he really doesn't do much. I mean, he kicks a little bit of ass, but there's no matches. So he is that, alpha male in the WWE right now. He's the new phenom. I've said it. That's what Brock Lesnar is. And for Brock Lesnar to go ahead and lose the championship now, I don't know if it's the best decision on WWE's part. I'd like to see the titles on TV every week. I haven't liked how Brock Lesnar's been a part-timer and he doesn't defend the championship at every pay-per-view. I'd like to see a full-timer hold that belt, but Brock Lesnar is scheduled to fight next month in September's pay-per-view which is going to be, I believe, in Los Angeles. So I'm curious, is Brock Lesnar going to retain his title in the Fatal 4-Way and then lose it in a one-on-one match to Strowman or Samoa Joe at next month's Raw pay-per-view? So that's something we're going to have to, keep our eyes on. And like I said, as you know, Fatal 4-Way matches, they're no disqualification. And it's not an elimination match. So the first person to get a pinfall of these 4 guys is walking out as Universal Champion. So you would think the deck is fully stacked against Brock Lesnar. And you would think that Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, or Samoa Joe are going to go ahead and walk out with this title. But you never know with WWE. They like to shock us, as you guys know that. After Baron Corbin went ahead and cashed in Money in the Bank on SmackDown with 2 or 3 minutes left on the show, and where everybody probably turned off, and, it was just a giant mess. So the Monday Night Raw brand, I just did my preview here. As you guys know, there's going to be a lot of new rivalries starting after SummerSlam. It's been rumored that there's going to be a shakeup, possibly NXT stars coming up from NXT to Raw and SmackDown, so it's going to be a fun couple weeks here after SummerSlam for us WWE fans. So look forward to that. I'm also going to do a SmackDown Live predictions with their matches from SummerSlam. So that's going to be another video you guys can check out. I'm going to do it here in a little bit. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Check out the best collection on YouTube, the coolest stage with LED lights, and I'm the best dude bringing you guys action figure reviews and previews of Raw, SmackDowns, and pay-per-views as well. Thanks a lot for coming on. Thanks, Eves, Rodnez, #1 fan. Thanks for everybody that come out to the Wrestle Camp. It means a lot. I have a lot of fun doing these few-minute matches with you guys. I have a lot of problems with my health, so I'm not able to do a lot. But hearing back from you guys and kids saying that I'm their mentors and everything like that, it means so much. It's awesome, and I thank you guys so much. I love you all, and don't forget to check out all the action figure matches. I'm plan on doing at least 3 a day this weekend, so check out for those videos, and give me a thumbs up below. Tell me what you think, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. As always, peace, love, and chicken grease.